Okay, so the first ratio example, we have that for every 5 students in the class that studied, 2 did not study for the exam on Tuesday. So I'm going to have 5 that studied. So study, 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 study. And I'm going to have 2 that did not study. And so that tells me that I have 5 that studied. I have 2 that did not study. And I have 7 total in my ratio. That does not necessarily mean that I have 7 students in the class. It just means that's how many are in the ratio. And again, the ratios can be repeated throughout the class. So maybe I have 7 students, maybe I have 14, maybe I have 21. Because when you think about that ratio of 5/2, I can reduce that down. So then we want to answer the questions. And so the first question for number 1, it says there are blank times as many students that did not study as did study. So I'm taking the not studies over the studieds. And so the not studies would be 2 and the studied would be 5. In number 2, we want what fraction of the students, so that means the students go on the bottom, did not study for the exam. So not studied goes on the top. So that means I have 2 not studied out of 7 total to give me 2/7 for number 2. And number 3, we have how many students could be in the class. As I mentioned, if we have 7 total students in our ratio, that means I could have 7 students. Maybe I have 2 sets of this ratio, so I have 14 students. If I had 3, I'd have 21. So essentially here, any multiple of 7 is going to work for me. Okay.